what streaming services are you subscribed to?
Gosh, quite a few. Let's see. Disney Plus.
Well, hold on. Let's talk about, like value wise. Let's start off with like HBO Max. HBO Max price wise, it's $9 a month with ads, or $100 a year. No ads, it's $15 a month, or $150 a year, which is not that bad. It's $10 a month.
Yeah.
Disney Plus is $8 a month, $80 a year, or $20 a month as a bundle with ESPN, ESPN Plus, and Hulu. Which I guess it's not bad for
That's what I
services.
have.
Yeah, you have that one.
Yeah, I have the ESPN, Hulu, Disney Plus bundle.
The next one is Hulu. If you don't want to get Disney Plus, Hulu with ads, $7 a month. With no ads, it's $13 a month. I have Hulu through, I think T-Mobile. It was like $1.99 a month, so I signed up. I get ads, but that's not a big deal. It makes me feel
Yeah.
more like I'm living in the cable vision days.
Right.
I feel
Ooh, a
about the ads.
commercial.
And then of course Netflix, the OG, is $10 a month. There's a couple tiers here. It's $10 a month.
Yeah.
It gives you one screen and also one device for downloads. So one device at a time that you can stream on. Also one device you can download to watch later on during the course of your subscription. You can get the next tier up is $15.50 a month, which gives you two screens you can stream at the same time, and also two devices you can download movies and shows. And then the best one is $20 a month. You can stream four screens at the same time, or divide or download to four devices. And then with the $10 a month plan, I think it's only SD, standard definition. As you step up to $15, you can stream in HD. And then for $20 a month, you get up to 4K UHD with Dolby Atmos. So that's the one that I have, which I think a lot of home theater fanatics, enthusiasts probably have the $20 a month. I think they're gonna have a cheaper version, probably for like $7 or so with ads. That's what's been, you know, going through the grapevine, which
Yeah.
because I think they've been struggling because I think they're in debt by like $15 billion or something like that. So I think they're gonna find other streams of revenue. Because let's face it, most people because I think they drop all their seasons at once, like Stranger Things. People just sign up for a month, they binge it, and then cancel their subscription, which I
Mhm.
think is a bad idea. They should probably drop weekly, and that way it keeps people going on and on and on and on.
Exactly.
And then
Because I remember reading an article saying that like it just gets better metrics overall
mhm,
when people can see one episode and then they talk about it for a
yeah,
week and
yep.
then another episode drops, they talk about it for a week. So like just to keep that momentum for so long is so much better than just dropping it all at once.
The next one is Peacock. That is free. You can get some stuff on there for free, like a few episodes of
True.
like The Office and stuff like that. Obviously,
Yeah.
if you want to get all the stuff, you're going to have to subscribe. So with ads, it's $5 a month. No ads, $10 a month. So one of the cheapest ones on this list. But then you have Apple TV, which is the same price, $5 a month. They don't have ads. They've also accrued a bunch of really good content as since their
Yeah.
inception. But I think if you buy a new phone every year, you get it for free for a year. So I'm assuming a lot of people
Right.
probably already have it. And
Yeah.
then the last one that I have, that I think you have, or maybe you don't have it, is Paramount Plus, which is $5, no ads, or with ads, or $10 with no ads.
Mhm.
What's your pick? What do you think? Let's go Paramount Plus first. I mean, what's good on Paramount Plus?
Honestly, the only reason we have Paramount Plus is because of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. But since we have it through Amazon, it's actually really easy to unsubscribe and then resubscribe when a new season of Star Trek comes out, you know?
You're one of those
And so
guys.
that's the only Paramount Plus is the only one I do that to. All the other ones I keep, no matter what. So honestly, I don't really I'm not into Yellowstone.
I
Um,
I hear that's good.
yeah, I hear it's good, but I don't know. I haven't had an interest or really time to watch it. So Paramount Plus is one of the bottom tier ones for me, just because I only watch one show with it, at least for now.
And then there was that one with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. That movie came on. I think The Lost City came on there. So I watched that on there. There's a couple movies that I watched. And then, of course, I think the biggest show that was on there that I'm aware of was Halo. I watched one episode
Oh,
of
that's
that.
right.
And I watched one episode. I thought it was really good. I thought the production value was pretty good. But I'm not a video gamer, so I was just like, I kind of just dropped off. But other than
Yeah.
that, I don't think Paramount Plus offers too much. I guess if you're a Trekkie, maybe it is. Maybe it is. It seems like you're a Trekkie, so
I
maybe
mean,
you can get some value from that.
I although I didn't really like Picard, and I don't really like what was that other one? Star Trek Discovery. Those particular ones to me were pretty good, but they were a little bit too like CBS because they're owned by CBS.
Yeah,
So they were a little bit too on the nose and similar to their other CBS shows like NCIS and those kind of, you know, that kind of full. So Strange New Worlds kind of harkens back to like the Next Generation series and even to the original Star Trek series. So that's why I started watching Strange New Worlds. But
but I don't. Is Paramount Plus even in 4K? I don't think it is.
I think so. I mean, it looks really good. At
Huh?
least Strange New Worlds looks really good.
Yeah, I think because I remember watching The Lost City and it was only a 5.1. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe because maybe the $10 tier is. I'm not sure. Like if you know, then leave a comment in the comment section. Next one I got from the bottom, Apple TV. One of my favorite ones, man. I didn't think I was gonna like Apple TV that much, but hey, it's free. I got it for free for having an iPhone,
Hmm.
and there's a lot of. I'm still watching this show. It's called Physical with Rose Byrne,
Oh,
which I think is a pretty good show. I don't know why I like it, but it's a good show though. There's been some good movies on there. That Tom Holland movie, I think it was called Cherry. That was pretty good.
oh, that's right.
What I watched recently, Cha Cha Real Smooth, with the girl from with 50
Oh,
Shades of
yeah,
Grey.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like
Was
Cha
that
Cha Real
good?
Smooth. It was okay. I liked it. I mean, it's that kind of movie. It's an indie film. I thought it was
Mhm.
decent. Listen, it's called Cha Cha Real Smooth. I figured I gotta watch it. Servant. Have you watched Servant? That's a great show.
No, that's M. Night Shyamalan's, isn't
Yeah,
it?
M Night Shyamalan. Yeah, I think his daughter
Yeah.
directed a lot of episodes last season,
Oh,
which were
well,
really good. Yeah, that's a great show as well. Um,
Severance.
Se- Severance was good. Yeah, I love that show as well.
Yeah.
I think at the last episode, maybe the second to last episode, I was watching it, and I think when they're in their normal world, John Turturro was in his house or his apartment painting, like painting
Yep.
these, like the black hallway.
Right.
And before they show they cut to a scene where he's going, like an exterior scene of his apartment building.
Mm.
I was like, hold on a second. So I had to go back and pause it. I was like, I lived there in 2018. Like
What?
he was two apartments over. I was like, that's it right there. I was like, I lived there. Of course, I googled it, and they cut off the whole the street for like I think a month or so. I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's downtown Kingston, downtown
Oh,
Kingston, New York. For
wow.
you guys that know, I think
Huh.
it's down by the Strand, and yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's pretty cool. The inside was
Wow.
totally different, of course, but yeah.
Sure.
But man, for $5 a month, great service. It's 4K,
Man,
Dolby
they,
Vision, Dolby Atmos. Come on, that's good. That's
right.
awesome. Yeah,
Because I hear it's one of the best regarding 4K and Dolby Vision. Just
yeah,
picture and sound.
yeah,
Apple TV Plus is the best out there.
yeah. I think that has a pretty good compression over there. I mean, they're a
Hmm.
billion-dollar company, so plus they're
Yeah.
not like they don't owe any money, so they've got some pretty good quality over there, which I think
Hmm.
their movies and shows are top notch, top quality.
Hmm.
And then Peacock, I mean, aside from like what's that show with Chris Pratt, The Office, which I've already seen a bazillion times.
Yeah.
I don't know
Like
what else
what,
is good over there.
honestly, what is there besides like NBC shows?
Yeah, I don't
Do
SNL.
they? do they own? Oh yeah, SNL.
But
I
that's on
guess if you
Hulu.
wanted to go back and watch some
Yeah,
favorite episodes, but yeah, do they even have any movies?
I guess Halloween was on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Halloween. Which, let's face it, that last one sucked.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Well, yeah, you ain't missing nothing. That one kind of sucked. I think the 4K kind of sucked too. And then we got, we're just gonna skip over that one because they suck. And then we got, of course, the OG Netflix. I mean, Netflix is still one of the best ones, I think. They have just like the
Yeah.
biggest, I'm gonna say like selection of stuff, documentaries, movies,
Yeah.
original content. And listen, if you're gonna pony up $20 a month, you're gonna get the, I don't want to say the best AV experience, but the best they have to offer. And sound wise, I think, what was that Ryan Reynolds movie, The Adam Project? Man, one of the
Yeah.
best sounding movies I've heard this year.
Right. Yeah, the Adam Project was actually really cool. I
Yeah,
mean, it is what it is. It wasn't like the greatest movie of all time, and it's pretty formulaic, but
yeah,
for
it's
what
a
it's
fun
worth,
movie.
it was a great movie.
I know a lot of people hated Red Notice, but I thought that was entertaining. I liked it.
Hmm.
It has some
Yeah.
pretty decent audio, and the video quality's just it's up there. Maybe not as good as Apple TV because I think their compression's a little bit. Maybe it's my internet. I don't know. I only have 1 gig down or 1 gig up, but I do see some compression stuff going on with Netflix where I don't see it that much, or if any, really, with Apple TV. But their
Yeah.
audio is great, and I like their selection. I mean, come on, Stranger Things. I wish they did Stranger Things every week. Stranger Things, Umbrella Academy,
Hmm.
um, Tiger King. I mean, come on, man.
Right.
They got some legendary shows over there. And listen, and then you can download your movies. I don't know if you can do that with the other services, but you can download movies. You can. I think
Yeah, true.
they're cracking down on the whole password thing, but I still think that's out of those ones that we talked about earlier, probably the best one so far. Then Hulu. I mean, I guess if you watch regular TV, Hulu's pretty good.
Yeah, we mainly have Hulu for, yeah, for like a lot of Fox animation shows that we watch, like Bob's Burgers and The Great North. Um, the latest season of The Orville New Horizons, that was only on Hulu, whereas it was on Fox previously. Um, so yeah, that's really why we have Hulu. And every once in a while, maybe I'll watch some sports or something on Hulu. But
I think my
other than
wife
that,
watches it. My wife uses it for the Kardashians. Is that's on Hulu, right? Keeping Up
oh,
with
is it?
Kardashians. Is it? That's. I think she
I
watches it
think
on
so.
something.
Yeah,
I think it's on Hulu. Yeah. You know
yeah, yeah.
what's good on Hulu was Little Dicky.
Oh, I never saw that.
You never saw Little Dicky? It's got that rapper, the white
No.
rapper. Type it in. It's funny. I'm sure you'll like it. It's a funny show. Really funny show. Um, but and then oh, of course, yeah. I watch some SNL on there sometimes. You know what's also good?
Yes,
That's
that
on
too.
there is you ever watch Hot Ones?
Oh, the chicken
Chicken wing?
wings?
Yeah, the chicken wing show.
No. I mean,
That's that.
I've seen
Yeah,
YouTube episodes, but yeah, not on Hulu. Yeah.
it's on Hulu now. Yeah, so they like Hulu like either bought them out or they're sponsoring them or something. But it's on Hulu now. I was surprised to see that on
Oh
there.
wow.
So kudos to YouTube making it big,
I
hitting Hulu.
know. Yeah. A lot of people, that's where they get their start nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, Tommy Lee, Tommy and Pam and Tommy. That's a good show.
Oh
Did you see that?
yeah.
Yeah, great show.
No.
And then Disney
Right.
Plus. Listen, I signed up for Disney Plus when it was $70 a year. I think it was like $6.99 a month. Now it's gone up a little bit, but
Right.
I guess if you got kids, your family, good stuff. The original programming
Yeah.
has blown recently,
Right.
except for like the Mandalorian was good. I think Mandalorian is like their best show. Boba Fett sucked. I thought it sucked. Obi-Wan was pretty good. I liked Obi-Wan. Every Marvel
Yeah, it was
show I
all
think
right.
blows. I mean, WandaVision I thought was like okay. Loki sucked.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier and Falcon sucked. Hawkeye sucked. Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel is actually pretty pleasant. I actually like Miss Marvel. Um,
That's actually the only one I haven't seen yet.
really,
Miss Marvel.
it's actually
Yeah,
pretty good. I didn't like the last
yeah,
episode, but so far it's been pretty good. Yeah, I think I'd recommend Miss Marvel. Yeah, but it's a
yeah,
good kind of like coming of age type of show, and I think that's probably their best Marvel esque show they've got. And of course, the rest of the stuff, catalog stuff, so which is really family oriented stuff. So if you got kids,
yeah.
my kids are grown up already, so it really doesn't pertain to me. Um, I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I got
sign.
two young girls,
Yeah,
so I Disney Plus is a must.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
think I still think it's good. The quality is good. The audio's Disney Disney audio. Uh,
yeah,
there's well, plus it's got the IMAX enhanced stuff. I mean, if you are a Marvel
yeah. True.
fan, you got IMAX enhanced. So I mean, you can't get that on physical media. I guess if you're gonna consume your stuff on your TVs, you want to get the best quality or screen filling. I guess Disney Plus is the only way you're gonna get it because they're just not
Yeah.
doing it on physical disc anymore.
I just hope that they somehow like strike a deal with IMAX or something and re-release a lot of the MCU movies full screen with IMAX enhanced audio. I would buy that. There's
Yeah,
definitely an audience out there that will purchase that on 4K Blu-ray. So, and they make a lot of money. So,
the thing is too, like it's IMAX enhanced, but the audio is not IMAX enhanced. It's still Dolby Atmos. Like it's not DTS
exactly.
X.
Yeah.
Although I think there was like a press release a while back that saying DTS was coming to Disney Plus, but that was a while ago. And then like video wise, except for like the full screen experience, I don't know what else IMAX Enhanced has to offer. I mean, I would like to hear something extravagant audio wise instead of like bass being filtered out at like 30 hertz or
Mhm.
6 dB lower volume than physical media. So I'm curious to see once they transition over to IMAX enhanced audio on Disney Plus, if that's really gonna persuade people to just say, you know what, let me just sign up for Disney Plus. I don't need to buy the physical media anymore.
Yeah, true. Because it is interesting though because DTSX is it takes up way more bandwidth than Dolby Atmos just because of the way that it's compressed. So I'm interested to know how they're going to create a streaming version of IMAX enhanced audio. Just how they had to make a streaming version of Dolby Atmos going along a Dolby Digital Plus signal.
Yeah,
They're going to have to figure out a way to do that also with DTSX. So it's I'm sure that's why it's taken a long time because I
yeah,
bet it's not
probably.
easy.
Hopefully it's worth it. I mean, they have
Yeah.
on Sony sets, they have the Bravia core, which also has IMAX
Right.
enhanced content. But I don't
Right.
think, at least not that I'm aware of, DTSX audio as well. I still think it's just standard 5.1, 7.1. But
Hmm.
for the Bravia core stuff, it's not technically a service, but you do have to pay for your movies. But
Yeah.
I think that the Barbie Core service, I think, is the closest one to rival as far as streaming physical media in some respects. I think looks probably better than physical media in on certain movies that I've seen. Like Uncharted, I actually think looks better than the physical media. Audio wise, better on the physical, but I think video wise, I think
Yeah.
it looks better than physical media because it's up to like 80 megabits per second, and I was like, damn, I was like, yo, that
Whoa.
looks amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of almost nearly like well, I don't want to say uncompressed, but as close to physical media as there is. And
Hmm.
that's Bravia Core. You're only going to get that in Sony TVs. If they
Right.
made that an app, an on for Apple TV or whatever, just make it an app. I think they could do some damage as far as like streaming services is concerned.
Yeah.
So that's Bravia Core.
They would
Um,
get my money if they made an app.
and then of course, the last one is HBO Max. One of my favorite ones.
Mine
I'm gonna
too.
say, yeah, HBO Max and Netflix tied for the best streaming services, for me at least. I know you got kids, so you got different priorities, I think. But listen, I liked during the pandemic when they came out with the day and date releases. I think the only really good one that really came out was Dune. Matrix was fucking sucked.
Yeah, dude. Uh,
I can't
man.
really think of anything else that good that came out last year that was like day and date besides Dune. What's the show that's on HBO Max with Ansel Elgort and the guy from Batman Begins? That's a great show. If you like Heat,
Yeah.
you're gonna like this show. Great show. They make awesome shows. You know, Game of Thrones, of course. Even though I've never seen it, I hear it's good. Chernobyl, I hear it's good. Stuff. The
Yeah.
Sopranos on there. I did binge
Hmm.
the Sopranos during the pandemic because I had never seen it, and I knew that movie. Oh, that's good. I knew that movie was coming out, so I binged the
Right.
Sopranos, and I was like, oh damn! I was like, this is an awesome show, and I can't believe I've never seen it when it first came out. And so I just wrapped it up before the movie came out, which was all right. The movie was decent enough. Westworld,
Yeah.
knockout show. First season of Raised by the Wolves. First season, second season, I think, kind of sucks.
Yeah. We actually haven't. We watched the first season, but I
Hmm.
haven't seen the second season yet. Not
I
that
think I
great,
got
huh?
Yeah, I think I got to the last episode and I was like, what are they doing? I was like, you just ruining the whole show. And
Yeah.
I think they got
They.
canceled for the next.
Yeah, that got
Yeah,
canceled. So,
yeah.
but we like to watch it also for like comedies, like Hacks. Hacks was really good. They just finished their second season with that, and then Last Week Tonight with John Oliver.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, and plus their back catalog is just,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
just overwhelming.
If you're a Disney fan or DC fan, they got all the DC movies and shows on there as well. Plus, all
Yeah,
the DC animation that's there. I
right.
watched. I binged all of Curb Your Enthusiasm. You watch that
Oh
show?
yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I
I've seen a few episodes. I haven't watched them all
no.
though. But yeah, yeah,
I mean, I'm a Seinfeld fan. I love Seinfeld. So I was like, oh, I've
yeah.
never seen this show. I never understood why people love Larry David so much. But
Right,
now I know. Now I know why George Costanza is George Costanza. So
right.
I was like, all right, great show. I can't wait for the next season. Season, what, 12, I think? Tokyo Vice. That's the name of the show.
uh,
Tokyo Vice. If you like Michael Mann, then watch Tokyo Vice. The quality's pretty good, too. Snyder Cut
yeah,
came out. I'm sure they got a lot of
right.
people when Zack Snyder dropped his movie. AV quality is right up there with like Netflix and Apple TV. I think. I mean, I still use it. I'm still using it like all the time, especially when Westworld just came out. Season 4, I think, just dropped. And Barry, have you watched Barry?
Oh God, yes, phenomenal show. It
Great
needs
show.
this latest season needs to win all the Emmys,
Yeah.
just all of them.
What's going on with these shows with 8 episodes?
I know. Well, I don't know. I would rather. That's the whole thing about streaming services versus back in the day when you had broadcast television where you had to fit it within 22 minutes or
Yeah.
43 minutes. I am enjoying the fact that it's giving creators more freedom as far as this episode is going to be 36 minutes,
Yeah.
and this episode we need a little bit more time, so it's going to be 47 minutes. So, as long as you're telling the story you want to tell, make it in as many episodes as you need to. I mean, that's my thing. Just show me what you got.
Dude, you know who killed it this season though? With 90-minute episodes. Stranger Things, dude. Come on.
we
Netflix?
honestly we
You don't like it?
we're trying to catch up on so many things. We actually haven't gotten to Stranger Things yet.
No, not even one
So
episode. Season 3, season 4.
no, not yet.
Dude, they're like hour and a half episodes.
Yeah, they're
That's awesome.
movies in and of
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah. I was like, man, yo, if Disney made episodes like this for like, listen, Obi-Wan deserves more than 40 minutes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Stranger Things was so good. We didn't bring up Amazon Prime.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
correct.
I think everybody
We
has Amazon Prime.
my wife and I, one of the biggest reasons we haven't watched Stranger Things yet is because a couple weeks ago we started watching The Boys for the first
Mm-hmm.
time. So we're like in the middle of season two now because,
Yeah.
since we have kids, we can literally only watch like one episode of The Boys, and then we watch a palate cleanser
Yeah. Yeah.
because they're so heavy. All those
Yeah.
episodes are so heavy that we need to watch a palate cleanser. And right now, we've been going through all the seasons of Seinfeld. We're on season 8 right now. So we watch we watch an episode of The Boys, and then we watch Seinfeld afterwards. And that's all we can do before we're tired and we want to go to bed. So we're slowly making our way through The Boys. And like, man, that's a phenomenal show. Really great. I mean, if every obviously it's not for everyone because it can get extremely violent
Oh yeah.
and it's very adult, very mature themed. But at the same time, it's like that's the kind of superhero story that I'm interested in because the unfortunate thing about a lot of the MCU movies and TV shows is that the bad guy just isn't that great, or like it's not that intimidating, or like just not that much of a threat to these
Yeah.
superheroes. You know they're going to overcome the bad guy in the end, but just the fact that The Boys takes place basically now with
Mm-hmm.
the influence of social media and how that has an influence on all of our lives right now, and what would happen if superheroes were living in a time like now. And it's just fascinating. I love it.
Yeah. Man, wait till you get to season 4. Like the writing has been so good. I think the writing has been so good this season. Um,
Yeah.
as far as like season 4 of The Boys versus season 3 of The Boys versus season 4 of Stranger Things. It's like, man, some of the best TV I've seen, like amazing shows
Mm-hmm.
recently. And man, I wish I could say something about season 3, but you haven't gotten there yet. I don't want to spoil it for you. Um,
Thanks.
yeah, but dude, great. I wish we got some Atmos in The Boys, but we don't.
Yeah.
It's only 5.1. There's some other like indie movies on there.
Mhm.
Well, indie shows, smaller shows like Outer Range with Thanos. I've been watching that
Oh
recently.
yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard that's really cool.
yeah, it's pretty
It's
good. Like
got
the
yeah, sci-fi elements to it.
hmm
Yeah.
good, great cinematography as well. If you're into that stuff.
Yeah.
Great visuals. That's a great show. Some nice originals. I like that Chris Pratt movie. I don't know what it's called again with the aliens, but I thought that was
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They're really like investing in Chris Pratt. Chris
mm,
Pratt just came out with a
the
series.
the terminal. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen it.
seen it,
Yeah,
but yeah, they're all in with Chris Pratt right now.
him and Krasinski with the
Oh
Jack
yeah,
Reacher, not Jack Reacher. Oh well, Jack
Jack
Reacher was a
Ryan.
good show. Did you see Jack Reacher? Great show.
No, but I've heard it's more like the book
Yeah,
than the Tom Cruise movie
yeah.
or movies. Hmm.
I think The Boys is kind of like the standout thing for them.
I think so.
Yeah,
It seems
that
like
that
they've put most of their money in The Boys because they know it's a really good show.
until Lord of the Rings comes out, we'll see how that hits.
But yeah, I am also excited for Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power,
I hear
because
I hear each episode is like $200 million or something.
yeah, like it's the
Yeah,
most expensive show that Prime has ever done. So
dude, two
we'll
hundred million.
see.
What is it? I think I don't know if it's 200 million or like 140 to 200 million per episode, but that's more than like blockbuster movies nowadays.
Yeah,
So that's insane.
yeah.
Yeah. So what's your pick? What do you think is the best? What's your go-to streaming service? What would you recommend as the streaming service to go to?
Like I said, the insane back catalog and the audio and video quality and the original content that comes out, movies, TV shows, documentaries, you name it. I honestly think HBO Max is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
They have it all, really. Because a lot of their murder mystery documentaries and stuff, my wife and I have watched a lot of those on HBO Max. So They've got a lot of variety.
Yeah, I'd probably have to agree as well. Like if I was going to give it a score, let's say HBO Max was a 10, just for the same reasons that you said, I would have to go HBO Max as well. But then as a close second, I would have to be like 9.9 would have to be Netflix. I think they're pretty
Mm,
close, especially for the content that you get, and especially the
right.
features that you get. Now that they're all offering like spatial audio as well, for Netflix, that's pretty cool. I think
Hmm.
spatial audio is available on Apple devices, Apple spatial audio. That's
Yep.
pretty cool as well. But as we know, it's not always just about the tech specs. You gotta like what you
Right.
watch. Then yeah, HBO Max would be the winner, with Netflix being a very close second.
And I'd say a close third is Apple TV Plus.
So our pick is HBO Max for the best streaming service. Let us know in the comment section down below, what is your favorite streaming service and why is it your favorite streaming service? Leave a comment and let
Yeah.
us know.